All right, if you guys can hear me, this is interesting. This is the Mike Baker Authenticated. They don't grade the cards, slab the cards, but they grade it after the fact that they're graded. Mike Baker, by the way, I think Steve Rocky was one of the founders of PSA. And that's a little stamp there is basically the Mike Baker seal. Yeah, and I think if you go to their website, it's kind of cool. They're basically trying to, obviously get an additional pedigree that Mike Baker sees as like a car that is certified of its value. So he grades it right there. Like, that's kind of cool. So he's pre-grading, essentially. The show specials, this is kind of cool. What's it like I'm not familiar with their system and all that, but check it out. They got a silver diamond. I'm not sure what that means, but I don't think they do any magic cards. It's all sports cards. But look at that. That's an 82. That's a Cal Rookie for you favorites. Oh, there's also, see, there's like a bronze little logo, and there's also silver. So that's pretty cool. All right, Mike Baker Authentication. Check it out, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. So I got Damien from Mike Baker Authenticated. Thank you, Damien, for taking the time.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Mike. He's original PSA guy. Went back in the day. Why don't you share with us your guys' service and what's going on there?
Yeah. So give you like the 2 cents is well, Mike Baker. So if people know, was an original PSA grader. He was the first grader.
Right.
He was the first employee of PSA. He helped set write the standards for everything that the industry has got to now. And I try to explain to people that not all 9s and 10s are alike. And anybody that's into the business, they know that they should be buying the cards, not the label.
Correct.
And what we're trying to do with the stickers is to elevate the 9s or any grades to a better quality. There was a reason not that they didn't make 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, because people need to understand they needed to scale it with the graders, and if you made the technical grading standards so strict, to get guys to be able to grade cards would be very difficult. So they needed it to be a little bit broader, and what we're doing is we're just demonstrating to people that there's great looking 9s. It's not a 10, but it's right there, and people, you probably should pay a little bit more money for it. Because if you look at the spreads, like a 9 would be $100 and a 10 would be $2,000.
Right.
Why can't a 9 be $225 if it's right on that edge? And we're seeing that. Our stickers on an average.
So how does it work? How does that? So you have a gold one or a bronze?
Yeah. So there's silver, gold, and black. Black can only be given on a PSA 10, an SGC 10, or a BGS 10.
Okay,
so
the highest grade.
The black it's the 1-of-1 club.
Okay.
1% club. And the card's going to be 50-50. I mean, it's almost a flawless card.
So what does the sticker mean? Does it mean you certify that it's grade, or do you have other?
100%. It's not only certified that it's grade, but it's in a top 10, 20% of that grade from that grading company.
So all of them don't get stickers.
That's correct.
Oh.
I would say on an average run of the pull, if we went and grabbed 100 cards off the floor and you didn't look at them, we just grabbed them, probably about 25 to 30% of them would stickers.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so once you have the sticker, you know that it's exceptional card.
Correct.
Right.
It is.
Okay.
And it allows people to demonstrate that. Well, we've had a lot of dealers over the last year. One thing it helps them do also is that if you have 2 of the same card in the same grade and one has a sticker and it doesn't, they're usually selling the one with the sticker, and the other one is just sitting in their case.
Right.
So it allows the sticker brings that little shiny eye appeal. It allows you for somebody to come and look at it, and all of a sudden, if you're a good dealer or you can sell your cards, allows you to put that hook in and start to
Of course, it helps.
It helps.
So you have the silver ones. Why is the silver versus the gold?
The silver, the golds is. The big changes are centering.
Okay.
You have to be within 45-55 to get a gold.
Okay.
You can be within 60-40 to get a silver.
Oh, gotcha. Silver's the lower tier.
Right.
Got it. So, guys, their website, what is the website name?
It's MBAdiamond.com.
MBA, like kind of a master's degree diamond.
That's right.
.com.
Yep.
And so I do primarily magic cards. You guys should check this thing out. It's absolutely awesome. I also want to ask you about this, Damien.
Yes.
What's this raw grading thing?
Yeah, we created what we call a certified sleeve. It's a grade by Mike, and that was not in our intent when we started the business.
So Mike grades them.
Mike grades them.
Is he here today?
He'll be here in about an hour.
Okay.
So it was because of COVID and because everything got jammed up, people couldn't get cards into the grading companies. So people were sitting on new stuff they were opening and they didn't know what to do with it. So like for here at this promotion, it's $100 for 20 cards. It's $5 a card.
Wow.
It doesn't matter what the value is, but it was meant as a tool more than it's a real grade. We believe that that's where it is. If we were to send it in, that's what we're expecting the grading company to give us. But it was to help the consumer know what they have instead of going, hey, I don't want to pay $150 to PSA and then get an 8.
Right.
You know,
right.
Or if you have a vintage card and you don't really know vintage that well, you're like, oh, I got a Babe Ruth, and it's fake.
It's a pre-grading service.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a pre-grading, but it's a grade.
Yeah, it is a grade. Yeah. And this is And if the cards are altered, inked, whatever, you'll note them too.
That's correct.
Ah.
We won't give it a grade. We'll tell you, hey, we don't like the edge, we don't like the corner, the X, Y, and Z. So we'll give you a little report card back on the card to help you out. So
now,
what we're trying to do is, at the end of the day, Mike Baker's this business is help educate people.
Right.
We believe that the more we can help people be more educated and understand what they're doing, then the hobby's going to be healthier. And if the hobby's healthier, then everything seems to do a little bit better. And
totally, I agree. I have one question. Have you guys ever thought? I don't know if you guys have this, but since you guys, like the grading companies, they grade cards and they give a grade.
Yep.
But some companies have obviously started scanning the cards in their system. Have you guys ever thought doing, because you're doing more of the education, paying additional service on explaining why each metric was the way it is in writing? So if you have a QR code, they scan it as a buyer. They basically said, okay, they can go to that and have it validated for the rest of their life, scanned, documented, basically archived. It's an archival service, right?
Everything that gets a sticker is scanned in our database. If you have a PSA card, you put in a PSA and then a number, and it'll come up. You get a 600 DPI scan. You can blow it up and look at it. There is no articulation to all the increnoids that you're talking about. We've talked about that, but I don't know if people
would do that yet.
Want to pay? They have to. It takes a lot to put all that information.
Of course, but you charge for that.
Yeah. So we haven't monetized that. That wasn't what we wanted to do. But what we do, we do help people here at the show. Like we'll sit down with you and we'll explain it to you. And it isn't our.
Right. It's interesting because imagine people have paid me to explain to them why the cards actually explain phone call. So why not have a document? And but you're right, the volume may not be there yet.
That's right.
But who knows?
Right.
All right, Damien.
I know the want is.
Yes.
But sometimes the want doesn't always monetize in true money value.
Correct.
And at the end of the day, it's a business, and if it doesn't, if we can't monetize it to make money out of it, then we'll go out of business.
Right.
I mean, we have to pay bills.
Right. So, Damien, are you one of the graders too?
I help Mike grade. Yes, I do.
And are you guys good friends, or?
Oh yeah, I'm his business partner. Me and Mike both own his company.
And what's your background?
My background, well, I've been in the industry probably for 47, so almost 30 years.
Oh, wow.
I've been doing this. My specialty, I really like unopened material. I'm a real kind of non-sport type stuff. And so unopened wax and packs like that was kind of my drive. And I just got into the grading. I met Mike 20 years ago, and we just kind of hit it off. I'm an ex-Navy SEAL, and Mike's a big gun collector.
Yeah.
And we kind of hit it off that way a long time ago. And we just, honestly, we were more friends for a long time than we were.
That's awesome.
And I wanted to bring Mike back. We wanted to do this idea for about 5 years. We thought that this was the time, and there's a reason that his name's on the company.
How long has it been around?
We've been in business right now, officially, for 18 months.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
I've seen it a little bit here and there. Right.
But we want to understand, we're not hiding behind the curtain. Mike's here. It's on his shoulder.
Right.
And that's hard. Some people don't want to put their name on it.
Correct.
It's easy to hide behind a big corporate name, and we don't want to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But if we do, we'll own up to it, and we want to help like everybody else. And hey, I'm here to learn too. I know very little about magic. But I would love to. I love hearing about new products out there, new collectibles.
Well, I mean, I could say it right out the gate. If you did this for Pokemon, I mean, the international, everybody would love it because it provides an added trusted name value. I mean, I've met Marshall Fogel. He's a great guy. It's like these guys, you know, that's his Lotus, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not Lotus, but it's Mickey Mantle. Yeah. So that card is like, you know, like for him to say, hey, I trust Mike.
Yeah.
Speaks volumes. And Mike probably graded that card.
He did.
So
Mike graded all the 10s and the 6-9s, and you know, to tell you, we are into Pokemon, and we're actually going over in April to Dubai.
Right.
The largest buyer of Pokemon is in Dubai, and he's flying us over to Dubai to look at his whole collection.
There you go.
Because he wants that justification that he's buying the right stuff, and he's got the best of the best. So
absolutely. All right, guys. Again, thank you, Damien. Hey, appreciate your service, buddy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Thank you
all right.
much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. Well, there. Check it out again. It's mbadiamond.com. And Mike Baker, he is the legend, bro. He is the guy who was the first grader at PSA. The first grader. The first. What does that mean? Well, that's a big deal. So hope you guys check it out. You guys learn something new. It's kind of unique. I'm signing off for this video at Culture Collision here at Atlanta, Georgia. All right, guys, have fun. Take care. Hey everyone, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. I want to share with you more about how we handle consignments. So to begin the consignment process, we actually need to start with the consultation service. In this consultation, I will determine what you're looking to do. And generally, consigners usually tell me, hey Dan, I'm looking to sell my items and maximize the value of their collection. After we determine through the consultation, I usually like to do an appraisal process. And an appraisal process in terms of a consignment is more fitted towards authenticity and valuation for current market values. From there, after a contract is crafted and signed, we will then receive the items from you. The reason why our consignment process is very thorough is we also identify cards that could be graded so then they can maximize higher dollar values. So the payment process is very simple. Once we have sold your items, you'll get an updated ledger and we will process payment for whatever form of payment you need. As a consigner, you're gonna experience our white glove service. What that means is I'm gonna personally handle your collectibles from beginning to end. And rest assured, the client that purchases your collectibles will also receive the same white glove service. It's a signature service that I really pride myself on in working closely with my clients.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.